Hey, y'all, talk about clickbait. I'll admit, this is probably the most clickbaitiest click joint I've ever done in my life. Called, I'm just saying, don't be a Marshall, right? And look, y'all, everybody knows Marshall was everybody's favorite, probably a lot of people's favorite. You know, he's a nice guy, but as they say, nice guys finish last, and he finished really, really, really far last. And I'm not talking about relationships. I'm just talking about in business. Don't be a Marshall in business. And what do I mean by that? Marshall is a great guy, has a great product, spent a lot of time presenting his product to the wrong customer, to the person that was not his perfect customer. Ended up being a project. And how many times as a business owner have you, and look, I'm gonna be real, I've been that myself, where you spent a lot of time trying to woo a client or woo a lead and presented all of your good stuff, even gave them certain things to help them along and in the hopes that, at the end you would close the deal. But when it came down to time to sign the dotted line, you got left at the altar or didn't even get a chance to go to the altar like my man Marshall. So don't be like a Marshall in business. And I see people joining, and like I said, this is probably the most clickbaitiest thing I ever said. But as I was watching, I noticed, something even that goes on in business where you're courting a client and you're trying to do your best for them. And even like, I mean, he made a mistake of calling her a project. Hey, fellas, never call you on a project. I don't think it's a smart thing to do anyway. But that is ends up with like, I know that I could help this person. I could help this business. I could help them do what they want, what you want. And in the very end, you end up, they're like, oh, you were nice. You did great stuff, but I'm keeping the freebie. I'm keeping the thing you gave me. And that's what my perfect customer challenge is to help you to do, to be able to create the perfect customer so that you know how to properly put things in place. And I see folks laughing. Y'all stop laughing. It's not funny. But I see folks, that you're able to put your energy into the right direction, because that's what it's all about. One of the things that we deal with as entrepreneurs and as business people is what they call tire kickers and freebie seekers, and that's honestly what Jackie ended up being. She's not a horrible person, she's not a bad person, but what she was she was a freebie. She got to keep the freebie. When it came down to it, it was not a good fit. It didn't work for them, and Marshall ended up looking like Willie Lump at the end. And that's not what you want to do as a business person. So I want to encourage you all. And look, this is a shameless plug for my challenge. And how do you want fake? Like, that's what this is all about. This is really about, talking about being in a position where you can create your perfect challenge. I mean, create your perfect customer. And, and I see, like, y'all stop laughing. I hear my DMs going off. Y'all are crazy. I just want to encourage all of my business owners. Do not be a Marshall. Do not be a Marshall. Bring your A game to the customers that work for you. Really understand who your target market is. Understand who your perfect customer is. Know how to create that person. Know how to present your best self to the right clients so that you don't end up in a position where you're jilted at the altar and they keep the freebie. They keep what you gave them. They keep the information that you gave them. You do not want to be a Marshall in business. No man wants to be in the friend zone. No woman wants to be in the friend zone. And you definitely don't want to do that when it comes to your business. So that's all really what I came to say. But I encourage y'all, visit www.theperfectchallenge.com. Look, see, perfectcustomerchallenge.com for more information on how you can create your perfect customer. And again, like I said, don't be a Marshall.